in Hebrew, Resh Ayin or Ra is in the word neighbor. So love your neighbor as yourself has that kind of embedded in it. And they wondered if there was another layer of meaning somehow related to that.
Okay. Well, Rabbi Nachman translates Reacha as everything that is the evil in you. Like your neighbor as you like the evil in you. Meaning he's looking at the Resh Ayin Ra, but there is the Chaf inside as well. It's very much to do that you actually able to see the evil or the will to receive to oneself, because Resh Ayin is as well Ratzon Atzmi, yeah? Will for oneself. It's an abbreviation of will for oneself, but it speaks, it combines itself with the Chaf, but not the usual Chaf of Anochi, that what is called the Mansipach Chaf, meaning the letters of the end. There are 5 letters that actually perform as the middle or the beginning, and they are ending. They are forms of ending. So the form of ending is actually relates to what is completing the sentence. Love thy friend, and you can say love your creator, which is the only friend that you actually have, that is being that chose to be present in the other, which you could see as your friend, you can perceive as your friend, because this is the vessel that will actually prepare you to the presence of I am Avaya, because this is actually the completion of this verse. Yeah. So all this is saying that everything that you actually perceive in the other as actually being harassing, being damaging, taking from you, taking the space you need, and actually being an opposition to everything that you want, is actually your way to perceive the enactment of the one upon you. Okay. So I'll give an example. Abraham is choosing to separate from Lot because he perceives it as unbearable to the purpose of establishing belief in the world. But this is not the thinking of the Creator, because as Abraham is separating himself from what he perceived to be evil and not fitting his purpose, we see that Lot is degrading and is choosing even a worse company, which is Sodom, which then Abraham has to save him from them, So actually, if we actually study that we need maybe a differentiation between the purposes, which is very clear from what I actually read to you from the Zohar today, why not to use other knowledges, because what it's missing is actually the definition of the purpose of service. Okay? It has the right law, but it's the right law of the maid that is not using it in service of the mistress. The mistress is divinity. The mistress is Shekhinah. Okay? So in this respect, we can find it in any in any version, all versions are speaking about different differentiation that we need to do in ourselves. So it is to do with what we actually define as evil, as necessary evil, and how actually to use it in order to not call it redundant, but to be able to differentiate and actually join it to service. So there are inside it three order of work: surrender, differentiation, and sweetening. Yeah. So in any perception, we need to go through this because it needs the differentiation, but not the separation. It has been created with the same purpose as us, but we have a commitment, or we wish to choose a commitment to serve all spirits because this is the will of the Creator. So you need to go on a specific line, which is to do always with service and not with knowledge. This is the meaning, to choose will over knowing. Yeah.